Welcome to Not Your Gurus with Ashley Bennett and Bianca Whaley.
We're here channeling messages from the heart through honest conversations and from a place of accepting our humanity while walking our spiritual path, sharing our voice and direct experience that dissolve hierarchy and returns us to our sovereignty.
We are so grateful you are here walking this path with us. Welcome, and let's dive in.
Let's start. And if it's okay with you, I'd like to ask you to kind of like do a clearing and centering for us right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
hmm Hmm. We'll take some deep breaths, breathing in this present moment and exhaling to release. Breathing in this present moment of my voice and exhaling to release. As we step into this creative space, the opportunity to share our voice, just take this moment to invite the beautiful light, love, and energy of Reiki. We welcome our angels, our guides, those beloved ones and sacred ones, our guardians and protectors, to be here with us in our respective spaces and also connecting us on a bridge of light. We are here to share from our heart, from our direct experience, and from the gnosis that lives within ourselves. And as we prepare this space, we also ask this loving energy to please clear any thoughts or worries so that we can be here in our hearts and share what we came to share and begin what we came here to begin. Clearing any unwanted or negative energy from our spaces. And just filling our space in a pure bubble of golden light, sources, love, and light. And as we share today, may we always be rooted deep into the earth, in her abundance, and her integrity, authenticity, and truth. May- I'm grateful to be here with you. And so it is. Hmm.
Thank you for that.
Mhm.
Feeling the yumminess already.
Yay. Mm,
Also obsessed with this tree behind you.
thank you.
Are you in your backyard?
Yeah. That chair is where I sit and talk to you a lot.
Oh, it's
And I
divine.
was standing right over, oh, this way. Nope, I don't know where it is. It's right behind this tree. Basically, I was standing right behind this tree when the podcast idea that we felt came through.
And here we are.
Yeah. So I wanted to be in this space.
Hmm.
Mhm. Hmm.
So here we are.
Here we are. Arrived. What are we calling it?
What are we calling it? I love that we're starting this podcast without a name. Um, Way to really show up and not have to have it all figured out.
Hmm. Yes. I also was reflecting on just how beautiful the cycles and seasons are. I know that for longer than I can remember now, we've really been wanting to curate something together and birth something together. And I just remember earlier this year, you were like, okay, summer solstice. By summer solstice, we're going to know what we're doing, or we're going to hold the intention, and then we're going to talk about it. And then life, and it was around, I don't know, I guess it was around the new moon, just before the fall equinox, that we came to this. And here we are, the day after the fall equinox, for our first meeting.
I know.
And today is my 6-year Live Life Reiki Studio anniversary. Did you know that?
You told me when we put the date, I just saw
Oh, yeah.
September 23rd, and I knew that was the date we were supposed to record. And then you told me it was your anniversary.
Oh, nice.
So divine timing.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Feels divine. So what was the um inspiration that really just allowed this to come to be?
Us.
Ah.
Okay, no, but in all seriousness, well, it really was birthed just, I mean, truly, our conversations and our phone calls and how much yumminess comes from this container that you and I have to be in these deeper conversations. And I mean, just awareness after awareness coming through.
Mhm.
And I think, like you had mentioned, we have been both knowing that like we're meant to do something together, and we've tried a couple other things or like thrown a couple ideas out, and this was one that kind of said it like half joking, and then we'd have like our conversations on the phone and we'd be like, oh, podcast number 2 done, like um and so yeah, I'm like not sure if I'm landing that idea, but
Totally. Yes. For months, we joked about hitting the little voice recording at the top left corner of our phone calls and just putting it out there. And yeah, and then it truly was this convergence, I feel, that allowed it to come to fruition of like really speaking for the collective. I think we've talked about this before, where just, you and I also having Pisces moons, which we could talk about that if we want
All day.
all day. Just that deep connection to the collective. And there's been repeating kind of situations that have come up in both of our lives around a new concept of collective consciousness and the next wave of awakening that feels, you know, and it may not be true for all people, but those that are meant to hear the truth that is also resonant for them and feel it will hear this. And I think my purpose in everything that I do is, to cultivate greater connection and realize that we're not alone in our experiences. And when we come together, we can heal and find that deeper awareness, like you were saying, and deeper truth, and move into, yeah, just who we're meant to be.
I think the word or the thing that really um, unlocked this for us or gave us like the go ahead to like move forward is this word like integrity.
Mm.
And more specifically, like being in spiritual integrity. And I think it was our conversation that our personal experiences with that is what got us here today. So I'm right, right?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
And yes, we don't have a name yet. But I think it was when we talked about being in spiritual integrity was the light bulb moment of like, this has to be talked about because as more people wake up, as more people are, I do feel like there is like people are becoming more and more sensitive to energies and the collective, and more people are waking up and wanting to find new ways of being and living and are seeking help and guidance. And being a voice of just true integrity. I want to say, like, as you said, like one of your purposes here is finding the thread of connection and finding connection. I think too, you and I both share this idea of sovereignty, of really. I was just talking to my husband Tristan. He was like, "Well, what is your purpose, or like, what do you want to do?" And all I said is, "I just want to empower people to feel sovereign, to know that they don't need anybody telling them the answers. They don't need yeah, like we've many of us have heard it's all inside, and I think finding those tools to help you get inside and not constantly be pulled out.
Mhm.
um and I know that's why I'm here in this space showing up, is being that voice of like helping people feel sovereign and empowered, regardless if it has to do with me, regardless of what I can offer. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. absolutely. And that we are meant to have our complete authority over our body, our mind, and our spirit. Nobody else, nothing else, no place else should have that authority over us at any time, ever.
Say it again. Say it again.
Oh man, if I could, what did I say? So it happens. But yeah, it's our divine right to have
Mm,
authority over ourselves. And
yeah.
that's the sovereignty piece. You know, like that's what sovereignty means to me. It's like really being whole and complete and with and only with my own energy, taking on anybody else's, not manipulated by anybody else's, not programmed by anybody else's beliefs, but being with my own. Yeah. I know that's something that we have also shared together for a long time is that what you so beautifully said, like empowering others into their sovereignty, like returning to your power.
Mm.
And I know we say that seriously and lovingly, and also we say it sillily sometimes of like, run away from the 10-step program to get
We are not here to offer a 5-step program to spiritual sovereignty and bless. It's just not our flavor.
yeah.
And Ashley and I have both have had experiences where our energy has been pulled, where we've experienced what Ashley would call energy manipulation. And we will share those stories eventually. Help me out.
Yeah, it's and that's we will share them as a means to be that voice of integrity, and to share from our direct experience. And I think that's really the purpose here too is to share from that space.
Mhm.
And I think that's I read it in an oracle deck one time and it really resonated. Oh my gosh, my lighting's getting terrible. Um, but the way of the mystic is the way of lived experience. It's not through reading a book or following a path that's already been paved or trailblazed, you know, or moved the weeds. It really is through living our direct experience. And
Mm.
these are just the stories that I think we'll share and the wisdom that we've acquired through direct experience is only that to be resonant within some truth with that may already be within you
Mhm.
to show you the way. Yeah.
Yeah, and say that again. The way of the mystic is through something experience. What?
Lived experience.
Lived experienced. I think that ties into like our piece too of like we're really here to accept our humanity and not coming from a place of perfection, not coming from a place of we have it figured out, not coming from a place of we know more. Um, it really is in our humanity that connects us. And coming from a place of like really just wanting to walk side by side with people and help when we can help and guide them to things like, I don't even know if I want to say that, but listeners are going to have to understand that I will have very long pauses because my Saturn is right on top of my Mercury, and that causes some communication things sometimes. So when you hear a pause, no, your video didn't cut out. This is Bianca long pausing to find the right words. But truly, like, there is this piece I think that we both share of really accepting our humanity. And I think in the spiritual world, and I guess I'm only going to talk for myself, but as I started on this path of like spirituality after kind of giving up traditional religion and trying to find this new path, I really believed that I had to be perfect or that being spiritual meant that I wasn't going to have these human experiences or I wasn't going to experience discomfort or I shouldn't be angry or easily irritable or, um, yeah, I thought I had to be perfect to be spiritual. And the more I walk this path, the more I really truly love all parts of me, all my humanity, the more connected to spirit I feel.
Mm, resonate with that so deeply. And there are so many things, like even in how we have been um, susceptible to energy manipulation, just us, in our experience. There's so many times that I could have been like, wow, I really fucked up. Like, w- how, what's wrong with me, And we can have those moments and we can be there, but remembering that it's all a part of it. And just looking at energy, energy, light being more masculine, dark being more feminine. And I know my spiritual experience was very much light first, like very, very light. Rainbows and butterflies and everything's amazing. And then the mother was like, all right, time to experience some other things. And, my main tool is Reiki, which we should probably do some introductions.
I love us.
Yeah, I love this too. Who are we? Why are we talking to you? Uh, well, we're doing that part right now, but who are we? We haven't gotten to yet. Um,
It's
just
not important.
just know why, okay? That's all that matters anyway. Doesn't matter who we are. Um, it's just a identity in this expression. But anyway, my main tool is Reiki, and I
Mm.
feel that Reiki is definitely my light, while the feminine allows me to explore the other parts of this experience, like the humanity piece that you were speaking on,
Ash,
or the
say that
shadow.
again. Say that again because it cut out a little bit. Reiki is your what?
Okay, anchor to the light.
Mm, there we go.
Yeah, and provides is the tool that provides the safety for me to explore the more shadow aspects, to embrace more of my humanity, especially in the parts where I fuck up, or I learn a lot,
Yeah.
or step into ego, or step into judgment.
Mhm.
Um, I know I always have that tool to bring back the awareness and the light. Um, but also, I feel like I wanted to say something around. when you were talking around just that our commitment to, and we've made this like very clear to each other, is that we will always hold each other in the integrity in which we speak of, and we are very mindful and aware of the perceived like guru effect, the pedestal effect, the one, the one who knows it all, has it all, can save you. And that we, being in the mystic way and being on the feminine path, the divine feminine path, we want to dissolve those hierarchies that have been set in place for generations, for moons, for sunrises and sunsets, and that are no longer supportive to what we need in our humanity, which is coming together shoulder to shoulder and heart to heart in circle and sharing and being here together. And I also think of like a circle, getting this image of like the circle is the hug, like it's the embrace of it all.
Mm.
And yeah, that's what we're here to do. That's what we do.
We are not your spiritual guru.
No, ma'am.
That may be the name, not your spiritual guru. If
Name. Vote. Do you like it?
um no, but truly thank you for expressing that part that we both share of like fuck this hierarchy. And there's just no better way to say it. I don't have a better way to say it. And I'm not here to save anyone. I'm not here to tell you my way is better. So why am I here? And I know this sounds so fucking cheesy, but I just want to hold the light. Like I just want to be a light. Mm, yeah.
Yeah, and let me know if this is true for you too, but I'll speak from my own perspective. There's a lot of times that I hold back from sharing
Mm,
for that reason, because we have, again, speaking for myself, because I have that non-hierarchical, like it's just within me that like I just can't be that. Um, and so a lot of times that looks like holding back in sharing, because I don't want it to come across in a certain way, or that I'm telling you a way,
yes.
like how to do something,
Yes.
or why you should do something, or try this thing. Like, so I hold back a lot. And I just remember in our last talk that like ignited, like, let's fucking do this, was just like, our voice matters too. And
Mm,
what we have to share matters. Um, Even if it's just for us,
mhm,
hear it. Because I know I learn, and again, it goes back to like just our chats and kind of like the half joking thing that this all came from. It's just like I learned so much just from talking with you.
same.
Yeah. So, we'll see where it goes.
I could cry right now. Thank you, like, for bringing that piece in, that our voice matters too, because I feel you so deeply on all the times I hold back because I care so deeply of not pushing anybody my way, that there is this piece of I don't know how it looks to I don't I don't think we've been shown a way of how to do this, of how to empower people without being higher than them. And
Mhm.
so, if you're listening, you're going to hear us figure it out along with you because it matters to us. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. I love too that you earlier mentioned that, like, if you hear me pause, I do that a lot. And I know before too, we joked about how these would be like uncut, uncensored, just like raw. Um, because we didn't want to, we like, we'd rather be in the dirt than on the computer. So no editing required. But also um, of course, now I had to make that stupid joke and I forgot what I was gonna say. Uncut, uncensored.
Coming from a place of like, I think just like real raw authenticity of like,
Yes. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was trying to like ignite what your thought was.
Thank you.
Did you catch it?
I got it, and then I felt bad for interrupting you, and I lost it again.
Oh my
So
gosh.
sorry.
Well, love that this is happening in the place that you're talking about us kind of showing up really raw.
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah, there it is. It will always be m most somewhat channeled, like, I think we have a couple episodes, like, obviously, we wanna share about our experience with energy manipulation, but, like, all of our conversations, I feel, are channeled and divinely inspired and guided by spirit, and I personally don't feel like this will be any different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of it already has. You're like, "What'd you say?" I'm like, "I don't know."
What do you say to the
Sort of.
people? How would you respond to the people out there that like, what does she mean that it's going to be channeled?
Ooh, that's a good question. That means that it is coming directly from my heart, that there
Mm,
has been nothing scripted, planned, pre-written,
filtered.
filtered. Yeah. It's just gonna come straight from the heart. It's gonna come out how it comes out, and that's all a part of, yeah, just also a practice in me accepting myself more too. Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm a recovering perfectionist.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, I just love this for us because my South Node is in Virgo, and in the sky right now, the South Node is in Virgo, and w- the North Node is in Pisces. So, what does that mean? It's teaching us to let go of perfectionism. It's teaching us that, you know what, you don't have to start a podcast and have the name and a platform and all the things figured out. It's show up now.
Mm.
It is do the damn thing now, regardless of having it all figured out. So there'll be lots of astrology talk. There will be lots of Reiki talk. Hi, I'm Bianca. I am an astrologer and Reiki master. Here's my intro. Also, lots of talk on Reiki because That's how Ashley and I found each other.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how we move through a lot, how we're guided. Yeah.
So, more to come on many, many topics.
I think perfectionism is definitely one of them too.
Yeah,
Like
I
it,
would agree.
yeah, perfectionism in the spiritual space. I was reflecting on that recently in preparation for like a course I'm doing, but how, yeah, so that could definitely, that should definitely be one too.
Well, I think it goes back to the part that we both talked about is accepting our humanity.
Hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, how I think I entered the spiritual space thinking I had to be perfect or I was doing it wrong.
Yeah.
And it's just such a lie from the pits of hell, as Paula would say, my mom.
Nice.
Anything you want to end on or add before we wrap up episode 1 of Not Your Spiritual Guru is the running title right now.
Yeah. The front, the front runner, not your spiritual guru. I love that
I
actually.
actually am obsessed with it.
I think that's it. Yay, I love that. I love when that happens. Um,
For those
yeah,
that are
there-
listening, Ashley's staring off into the ether.
she's watching a bird land on a tree. I maybe won't do this outside going forward as much as I love it. I'm just, oh, the sky. Oh, expansion. Oh, too much expansion. Come back. Okay.
Um,
Um, it's so funny too because I obviously I just listened to your podcast with our friend Ashley Strongsmith, Living an Intentional Life.
Shout out.
Loved it. Name drop. Um, and it's funny because she actually had to say that in the one that I did with her. She was like, Ashley is taking a pause right now in deep reflection. She's like, I'll cut out how long it is because in the live recording it was like very extensive, kind of like this. So yeah, it's the final thoughts, it's like it's what do I want to not to what do I want? What does the heart, is there a message left? Yeah, I just invite those that find resonance and magnetism to this space to always return to your heart, to continue to listen to the cells of your body that ignite the goosebumps of confirmation, that whisper yes or no. May you continue to attune to the inner wisdom, the wellspring of wisdom within you. And to let that be your guide, your only guide.
Thank you for ending us on that beautiful note. I love you.
I love you. Thank you.
See you next episode.